Alright, let's play some Mystery Heroes. I got my Bing energy drink. Cherry flavored. It's actually of the three that are easily available to me. I think there's apple and blackberry. I think cherry is actually my least favorite of the three, but I haven't had it in a while, so I picked it up. I love the variety. And I've been having some good premonitions for I think for the upcoming week. My friend was telling me about this concept called angel numbers. So like I've been seeing a lot of sevens, like 7, like everywhere. I saw it even in a past URL. I was like buying some stuff, and then when I looked at the URL, it had a lot of sevens. Yesterday I passed by some sort of building that had that as their number. And then I had another 7777.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Just a tad. Alright. Where was the other one? Yeah, I've seen it like maybe 3 or 4 times at this point. Usually, I should, Zenyatta's like putting orbs is a little bit more difficult on PC.
One shot, one kill.
Alright. Widowmaker's a little bit more fun on this map, especially in this section. Because you have safer sniping spots. The team's doing relatively well.
Reporting for duty.
Me dying as a sniper is not a huge loss.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
I've got you in my sights.
One of the things also is a lot of people fail to utilize this route just because it takes a little bit longer. It's a little bit more out of the way, but it's actually really good.
Payload's on the way.
Oh, excuse me.
Come here, get stabilized.
Fire at will.
Hold up.
Come on.
Bang.
Rocket ball online.
Need heal.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I've secured the payload. Let's move it out.
What's the...
Don't move.
I think that's... I mean, that's the combo, right? Like, you have a tank and you have a DPS. It's hard to take them out.
Everything can be
D.Va,
hacked, and everyone.
Diva's actually interesting because she's like she complements a lot of stuff from DPS weaknesses, like people who enjoy playing DPS. One of the things is that like Diva plays a little bit more like a DPS in terms of the rapid fire rate, but it has a tank-like health. So like a lot of people who love DPS who are forced to play tanks, they'll like
¿Me extrañaste? Translocating. Ahorita regreso. Heroes never die. He vuelto. Nothing can stop me. Get through this. Damage. Nerf this.
Sombra is very good.
¿Qué onda? I'm out of here. I might need this later.
Taking like health packs
Much better.
in these situations where there isn't much health, like there's no like healers.
Translocating. Beacon in place.
You're reliant on these health packs.
He vuelto. Initiating.
So when Sombra takes him over, like it's hard for defenders to like stay alive. This is a hard point for us to push because let's see. I'll take this.
Hey there. ¿Qué onda? See you later. Ahorita regreso.
The payload has reached your ship.
¿Qué tal? Let's get started.
You're going to live.
I'm out of here.
I'm not doing that hot this game. Keep alive. Let me too. Shit.
Maximum power!
Gotcha. Don't mind me.
Like the rest of my team is doing really well.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Taking out the welcome mat!
What the heck was Sombra's?
See you later. Much better.
It feels like Sombra does a little bit less damage than what I remember. Okay, so the rest of the team is not here yet.
This will heal you.
Miss me?
Shit.
I'm out of here. Beacon in place.
This Bastion's going to be.
Baptiste,
Got it. Ready for duty.
Baptiste,
Need to be the
Here I am. café. Feeling much better. Looking for me? Jean.
Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. But I did what I needed to do, which was take out the Bastion. That was like really important.
I will prove myself.
So Brigitte,
60
I really don't
seconds
have a lot of
remaining.
fun with Brigitte, but she is useful like
Ash here.
as an ult breaker.
Winston report.
So like for example,
Ash here.
Fire!
like that the Reaper.
What is going on?
Still taking damage. Patching you up.
30 seconds remaining.
But yeah, Brigitte is an ult breaker. So with like right before
Somebody get the payload moving.
the Reaper was doing that ult, you could have stopped that ult right away by
Continue
bashing
along this
it.
trajectory unless the satisfying outcome.
So that's why
I'm moving out.
back when Brigitte was first released, okay, my whole thing is just to extend.
Defeat. Play of
That's a
the
tough
game.
one. Defenders have a really good point when you're bringing the payload. That section, the turn is hard, and also like the payload getting to the end is hard. Like when you're at that little straight stretch. Look at Pappy. Yeah, definitely I didn't do a great job of being on top of the payload, but you want to be, like, you want to have a high objective time with the payload, because, like, a lot of people just don't want to be on it. They want to be DPSing, which is basically kind of what I did during the match. And if you're not effective at DPSing, then you're just kind of not being a helpful team member.
Welcome to Paris.
Paris, I actually like Paris. Paris now. Some people have complained about it. I know the developers said like this was one of the maps where they wanted to restructure it, but they didn't know how. And a big problem is this big stretch from our initial spawn point as defenders to point A. Like it's really hard for attackers to get the win from this point. But the way the distance is, like I agree. I don't know how I would change this map to make it better.
3,
Like you need to make it easier somehow for the attackers once they reach this
defend objective A.
objective. But I don't know how I would do it.
Enemy team.
Preparing to engage.
So I don't know what I don't know where the other Orisa is. I need to get that Diva. Alright. Alright, and see this is another shit. Shit. Usually, like, if someone takes the objective this early on, it's because it's just one small, like, a quick DPS has, like, rushed on ahead. So you don't... The big mistake is for everyone to, like, shift the focus away from the front, and then go back to objective A. Usually you have to trust a team member who is, like, DPS or something to take care of it. We spread our forces out way too thin. They went down the main. I don't, like, personally, I would have wanted the Orisa to be a little bit more left to take the top. But it's debatable.
Adjusting angle of
But
attack.
yeah, so taking that objective is...
At your service.
That's not a problem. Like, these, they just need to back off.
Mercy on call.
Objective
Which,
lost.
yeah, they're doing. Peachy's doing a good job, and I think the Diva.
Take him
Diva's
out.
fighting. I only can do a little bit. So that Diva needs to back off immediately because the Diva's actually pretty good from what I've seen so far. And they can build up
Damage
ults.
systems increased.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Boosting up.
And they're coming. But yeah, like, they can... The best way for that team to get this objective
This is not your time. Executing flight maneuvers.
is for them to rush.
Enemy seen. Flight routine activated.
Junkrat primed and ready.
The Mercy, I don't really need the help. I'd rather the Mercy heal the tanks because that makes them last longer.
Boosting up.
Yeah.
I think you win.
Much. Yeah.
Routing power to forward shield.
It's okay. Shit. We need someone on point.
Defeat.
Yeah, so our team wasn't that great. I think part of it was due to composition
Play of the game.
and the fact that the attackers, they did exactly what they were supposed to do, which is once you get point A, just charge forward because that's going to be your best chance at having optimal winning conditions. Because we still had a few people respawning from their deaths, and the people didn't come back to regroup right away. Like that Diva, like from before, was like fighting it out, duking out with some people, and so I went up ahead and I was able to save them, but it didn't really matter because then, like a few seconds later, then they got killed by the soldier, the Cassidy. The Paris map is fun. I remember back when people were still like unused to like certain strats. One of the things you could do was with the wrecking ball was attach that that hook to the statue and just rotate around and just like vie for time.
Welcome.
People who aren't really, if the enemy team comp doesn't have something where they can actually shoot and do like good damage,
Incoming in 30 seconds.
you can last fairly
Once the
long.
mission
It's very
starts,
annoying.
No more messing.
One time I got our team to like win because of that.
So many
Our team was able to regroup with enough stall time that I brought. I don't really. Personally, I don't really like Doomfist on this map. Like,
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Doomfist is just about getting picks, in my opinion. It's hard to really build up ults. Oh, it's going on this way. I'm happy with getting a pick with Wrecking Ball. Getting rid of the ticks is a big deal. Gosh, that Reaper was right there. What's this one's name? I can't remember. But she's good.
Smoke him out of there. Don't waste my time.
Seems like the Symmetra's turrets do a lot more damage. I didn't remember them being that strong.
Much better.
I definitely Symmetra. I love Symmetra because it's a lot of like passive attacks. So it's like it can be less technical and more strategic. No, we don't have anyone for you.
Has reached the channel.
Well done to shut it down.
Thank you, Baptiste.
Zenyatta is here.
Here it comes.
Oh, this is annoying as fuck.
You have to watch out for the 1%.
Into the iris.
Let them out.
This character's good because like it's like an easier whatever here.
Smoke him out of there.
Build up the ults and get Bob. So the ult's pretty good. It's brain dead. And good Zenyatas are scary.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, we gotta be careful.
Winston reporting.
Fire at will. That's better.
This will protect us.
Here it comes.
Zenyatta is here.
I gotta save this character.
You have my thanks.
They managed it back. push back the... So my role is just to basically get chip damage.
Fire in the hole!
There's a jump pad behind us.
Excuse me for
Let them up!
That's really risky.
Do something! I stick that
very
I'm not sure if Bob was really warranted in that situation, but
Moira by your side.
fire at will! It's just a
man, wow, they did. That's good. That's what you want as a diva. Mr. Java's getting a good endorsement from me. The reason why I pushed out Bob is because
60 seconds remaining.
you do want to use ults as quickly as possible, in quick matches mostly. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more rare, or I mean, you want to hold on to it a little bit more in Mr. Heroes because you don't build ult it resets. That being said,
30 seconds remaining.
I mean, I didn't use that Bob. I mean, if I'm going to last a certain amount of time, I might as well use the Bob.
teleporter online.
10 seconds remaining.
I know here.
Shit.
Raksha Pranali Samritika.
My will made real.
Perfect alignment.
Echo here.
Teleporter online. I have opened.
Enemy radar.
Turret in place. My keen analytical mind. Surrender my will.
Haven't had enough.
You are unworthy of the true reality. Sentry turret placed. Let's get you back in the fight.
It's okay for them to push this far, but
No one can hide from my sight.
This is the order. This is not the
Thank
end.
you.
Going free. Help me.
30 seconds remaining.
Teleporter online.
Focus 10 seconds remaining.
Yahi param vastavika hai.
team's doing such a good job of like, they know when to back off. Oh shit. I wanna die. But they know when to back off and let the other team members like charge for it. It's like the old military thing where you like the front lines go back. So the overall group of health is maintained. Help! Help! Shit. Yeah. We don't have any. We needed tanks. We needed a tank. And the DPS needed to get some hits. Yeah, that was tough. Let me see. Let me endorse. Who was it? Mr. Java? I think Mr. Java was like the diva.
Nerf this!
And I'm also going to give that Safala. Someone was healing a lot. I probably should have given them a good player because 6,000 and 7,000 isn't that much. What could I have done better in that situation? I needed to. I had a lot of DPS opportunities and I needed to get picks and I did get that. I think that's just something that will come in time once I get used to the mouse and keyboard controls. But yeah, in terms of DPS, like, I'm not even focused on trying to get picks now. It's just mostly just getting acclimated to the controls and then doing chip damage. But I mean, doing, like you saw before, like doing chip damage, even with the Symmetra, usually with Symmetra, it's easy to get kills if the other team doesn't try to help out their team member. So if it's like a one-on-one situation, boom, I can destroy even their tanks pretty quickly. But if they back off and another team member pushes on forward to kind of like replace the other guy, like they did, that's super hard. I think that's
So many targets, so little time.
that's the case with characters that don't have a lot of strong single shot damage. It just takes a while. Hanzo and Widowmakers usually go up there because they have access, but we already have a Hanzo there.
One. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Alright, a lot of tanks. Single shot.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Alright, so, yeah, we've lost a couple characters here. Shit, I'm gonna die. So, that Tracer was assessing me right there, and I lost. So that's why they were able to be more confident in charging forward. Do we have anybody in the front lines? No. Oh, our team might not be able to do it.
Winston reporting.
See through the darkness of eyes.
Okay, yeah, that fair helped them out. 2-on-1 is tough.
We're all soldiers now.
Yeah, our team is.
I am claiming the
whoever. Bring out that Orisa was important. What the heck? Why am I golden hero damage and healing? I haven't done much at all. I should not be gold.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Yeah, our team is really not doing good.
Online.
Soldier 76 reporting.
Alright, so in this situation, what do we do? If our team isn't strong, then you have to rely on ults. Like, it's sad, but you need to rely on ults. I can't get picks. I'm not doing, like, I'm not going to be effective as a DPS member, but my wall placement's not great. Okay, we got the Orisa, which is very important. That Mercy is like, they thought about trying to revive the Orisa, which was... Alright, we're doing good. We need to get on point.
Taking the objective.
Take the objective.
Get into position.
Alright, we got the second thing. And now they're going to back off because there's no point in trying to buy for this. There's a Reaper over there. And see, that's what I exactly should have been doing, which was get into the icicle. Because that Reaper, like, if I tried to fight the Reaper was gonna kill me pretty bad. Because you just need a couple headshots from the Reaper. So basically, have its focus on me. Take the damage while someone else hopefully is able to kill him, which luckily that's what happened. Bringing the payload to the other first objective is...
Payload delivered.
Okay, I should not be up as much. I need to build up ults. May's ult is kind of important in this arena. What the heck? Oh my god. I needed two seconds to get into the healing.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to
That
be
Tracer
back.
is doing a really good job. They know how to, like...
Taking off.
Their Tracer's role is to do chip damage and chase after stragglers to finish them off. But it's hard because Tracer has, like, very little health. Right? But, like, look at that. It's, like, really hard to hit Tracers that know what they're doing. They got a kill there. Yeah, this is definitely an ulti jump for Tracer.
Your safety is my primary concern.
Sigma, present.
Myris is going to do a good job. We already have a bunch of tanks, but it's a D.Va and Roadhog. So they're like half tanks, honestly. So now we have a little thing. With Orisa, we have a little shield. Other people can charge forward. They really need to take care of that Orisa, that Tracer. And they're not. You can see here that my team isn't doing what the other team did in the past game, which is if I'm losing if I'm getting low on health, they need to charge in forward and like take the damage for me. As the Orisa, like they need to understand which characters are valuable, and knowing that the Orisa is very valuable. That's something that would have been very helpful. Finally.
60 seconds remaining.
Bastion doesn't have a great setup in this section of the map. But it's important, like, Bastion... I always think Bastion's super useful. Like, they're going to need to take picks. I can do chip, like, a lot of chip damage. But there is going to be... Like, they need to... Yeah, see, there you go. Like, they need to be able to kill the characters when they have chip damage. And I don't know why that Torgor did that. Back off because no one's on the front lines.
Tactical visor activated.
There we go.
Victory.
So I'm gonna give a gold endorsement to Archangel.
Play of the game.
I've got you in my sights. Resistance.
Mostly Ollie on the other side was doing a good job at annoying our team, doing chip damage, and they probably got mad.
Epic.
And then boop, I will
Thanks
give
for the
gold.
love.
Or I mean, purple. Alright, let me leave this game so I can just like think for a second. Okay, so yeah, in that situation, the Tracer was doing a really good job at annoying our team. They had a really good setup, and they played really well in the beginning. They were able to hold off us storming in the first objective. That being said, a lot of our team composition was just DPS stuff, so it was understandable for us having difficulties going after the first objective. Because if the other team has a strong framework, like our DPS and our DPSs, if we don't have good enough, if our team isn't good enough to get picks, like we're not going to be able to charge forward. Something happened near the end where they backed up. I think it's because we were able to get picks and we were able to focus our damage on the tanks. So like killing that Orisa was a big deal. Similarly, once we got that character to get off Tracer, they were a lot less useful. And we were able to move on forward because we got... I think people settled into a good groove. The Orisa was important, the Bastion was important as well. Even though as a Bastion, I didn't get that many kills, it was more about exerting that pressure, and then the other enemy team knew that they had to back off. I think the enemy team is good when they can confront. So on one-on-one, they were beating us, but when they're in a position where they can't use positional advantages, we could hold our own. So our team seemed to be more composed of players that are probably similar to me, which we're not really good up close, but like when we're in a more long, intermediate to long distance, then we can hold our own a little bit better. So the Orisa that I did before was able to help us again a little bit with pushing forward to the second objective. And then the Bastion helped exert pressure. So I was doing the right things for the Bastion. The Orisa, I wish I could have stayed alive for a little bit longer. Really needed that Roadhog to tank some of the damage for me. But I'm not sure like how their health was, so like ultimately it's a judgment call. If they had a low health, then of course they shouldn't protect me, because you should prioritize your own character. And I don't think Orisa is that important where like the Roadhog should sacrifice their life to possibly save the Orisa. But generally, like that Orisa was going to be very useful in that situation. Yeah, so I think those were the key points. Like taking out that Tracer was a big deal. Taking out the Orisa in the beginning to capture the first point was a big deal. And then us having certain characters that allowed us to push back, and us using the ults. So like, all that character as a Reaper could have done damage. They knew what they were doing. They're an experienced player. This is I'm not sure if this is their first ult account or their second ult account, but they're definitely better than a level 50. And as a Reaper, they went in from behind. So the dangerous thing about Reaper coming in from behind is they can take out tanks really quickly, and of course they can get picks. So like, let's say for example, the soldier who hadn't activated their ult, the Reaper came up behind and destroyed that soldier. That would have shifted the dynamics by a significant margin, because one of the reasons for us to be able to push forward was that soldier was able to use their ult and push the enemy team back even more. I think they got even play of the game because of that. So there's a lot of little interactions like that where the Reaper most likely would have been able to take out the soldier, but because I was already using my ult and pushing them back behind, and I knew that that character was coming in from behind because I could hear the footsteps of the Reaper, I was able to do damage. I don't know how I didn't get the kills, because in the ult form, like, one shot should take them out. But I did enough. I think I did like 80% damage, and then someone else came in from behind to like destroy them. But yeah, there's a lot of little interactions like that where situational awareness, like in my opinion, situational awareness, trust in the team members, like it does a lot to help win games. And so in situations like this general situation where I'm transferring over from the PlayStation 4 version of Overwatch to PC, that my technical skills have gone down, but understanding the flow of the game has carried over, and that's why I'm able to still be helpful and still know what are the best decisions for myself to make. I think I want to do one more match because I still have some work to do, and I want to get some a little bit of food. I have pizza, leftover pizza, and caramel cake with caramel chips. Like, it's a cake. It's like a regular vanilla cake with caramel, the caramel syrup and the caramel chocolate chip bits. So that's pretty good. I've been sick for the past, like, it was really bad the previous week, the previous 2 weeks. It's gotten a lot better, but one of the things that really sucked was me not being able to go to the gym, because going to the gym has been one of the things that's been that I find like super enjoyable.
Welcome to Oasis.
I went
Against your rifle any day.
like in the past. I did the extremes of me going working out. Is I guess my claim is I've done 4 months of CrossFit. Absolutely brutal, but also I've never looked better in my life. And then after that, I was like, okay, I need to do something a little bit more sustainable. And so I've just gone to like local gyms and done just like done sustainable workouts. So
My shield's up.
usually what I do is yeah, Brigitte's not that good for mystery heroes because ults are hard to get. I don't know, maybe that's strong, but that might not be the right opinion.
Build them up, break them down.
Would you like to know the specials?
But yeah, so usually I love doing cardio workouts, because it's a different type of exertion compared to lifting.
Show them what you can do. That guy's heads
But I probably should be, well anyways, I guess the point being is that, what the heck, what are you doing, Roadhog? Oh my god. Yeah, they traded Torbjorn with their Winston, which is not good for them, because it's taking away their only tank.
The true enemy of humanity
I wouldn't have
is
recommended that
disorder.
exchange, but that Roadhog really needed, like, they really needed to have taken out that
My temperature
Winston
is on low.
before I died. Shit.
I am restored.
Man, they're exerting a lot of pressure.
Lenses in place.
I'm gonna die. I think that Roadhog's trying to wait and build up for ults.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
But given the fact that I haven't done anything and I have silver in eliminations, it's not a good sign. And see, like, this is an example of, like,
No one can
waiting for
hide.
ult. Look, how useful is this ult? Not very. The ult did nothing, and so therefore the way to build up the ult was not the right decision compared to the other stuff that the Roadhog could have done.
We're all.
Yeah, working out, like, I was never a big fan of working out. Like, my dad forced me into sports when I was younger. So I did, like,
You were
a
a
season of
disgrace to
swimming, I did a
Overwatch.
season of
If
basketball,
I had
and I
known
did a
what
season.
Gladiator-
But this was track and field, I did a season of because I wanted to.
Seems to me that it's convenient for you not to
And I did 110 high hurdles.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I think it's 400.
capture the objective.
But then I really started enjoying working out once I was put in that position where I was just kind of, life was, some bad stuff happened to me. And I knew that if I didn't work out and gain just the antidepressive effects of working out, then I was not going to be in a good situation.
Get over here and heal up.
See, man, you can tell how much I rely on auto aim in PS4 version because, like, my aim is dog shit.
Winston reporting.
Absolute dog shit. Shit. You're gonna poop.
Join me, March of Life.
humanity is disorder. Teleporter online. I have opened the door. Turret online.
I want to see if I can. Oh, okay. Once it took care of
A punishment for your crimes. Sentry deployed.
Yeah, that Reaper should have been able to take out R1 soon.
Turret in place.
What the heck?
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Walks among you.
Pump bomb's almost ready.
Nothing's gonna stop it.
Step
It's gonna make you feel better.
How much fun do I have with... I can have fun with Reaper.
¿Qué onda? Always leave it.
Come on! Oh my god. If I didn't win that exchange, I would have been pissed. Like... Alright. We're just gonna have to come in from behind. Yeah, so, like in that situation, Reaper coming up from behind is very damaging because like that Arista's like being overwhelmed by being shot at by everyone. So what are they going to do? They're going to back off, but them backing off just makes them closer to me. And that's the whole point with Reapers, just to circle around and shoot them.
I'll enjoy the planet while
High damage. It's the spread is wide. But like someone mentioned, and I haven't been keeping up to date, but yeah, they could have been nerfed, so I'm not sure how much damage they actually do.
4, 3,
Ash, that's the name.
1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Oh, I gotta see on top here. See, like no one's capturing. But like that's wasting precious seconds. The question is whether or not they're. What the heck? Alright. That was a big mistake by Autobot because Lucio is very important for their healing. I think they must have upgraded Roadhog. That person should not be healing me because I need to be ulting. Like building up.
I could use some assistance.
Turn it up.
Yeah, and that was a really good job from the other team, or from our team, to make the decision to push forward. That was... I'll give him a shot caller.
Play of the game.
And was that Syria? Okay. Because it basically puts them in a state where they can't get on point and drag it out. Oh, this is actually pretty impressive. I'll get an old pick, I guess. Let's give you a shot caller. Alright, let's leave this game. But yeah, as to my previous point, I'm really excited to be able to go back to the gym again because I've been in a kind of funky mood lately over the past couple weeks. And really, a lot of it has to deal with, like, me not being able to feel good after a run or something. Things I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to... I have to double check this, but there should be a con happening near me pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. And there's just it was a weird... I had a weird feeling this past week because on Friday night I went out to a birthday thing with with a classmate of mine. And then I went out to get food with a friend yesterday. It was really great. Like, I feel like by now I understand kind of the differences in how you can talk with your friends versus how you talk with your close associates, because there's a certain flow that happens when you talk with your friends, and it just flows smoother. You can talk more about the stuff that you want. And yeah, I miss doing that. But it also is complicated because after talking with them and seeing how their lives are going, basically pretty much everyone around me are in relationships and they're blossoming. Their love lives are blossoming. And I've just been in a situation over the past, for quite a while, where I've just been focused on, I've been prioritizing work more than other stuff. Work and exploring. So just like seeing what the area around me has to offer, like what fun stuff there is to do. And just like a lot of just individual stuff. So like self-improvement, work, exploring around. When I do social activities, it's mostly like just hanging out with friends. So it's definitely put me in a funky mood. And I'm just excited to be able to work out again, so I can lose some of the holiday weight, as well as feel a little bit more positive. Probably also it has to deal with like the winter blues, depression. I love winter, but sometimes it can be a little rough on the soul. But yeah, in terms of the future streaming, I mean, Overwatch is something that's there's enough variety in Overwatch where I don't feel too bad playing it, and I want to get the skins. Like, I missed this skin. This is actually pretty good. Oh, Prosperity. That's the that is the word of the year, I guess. I went to Panda Express, and they gave me a Chinese New Year like red envelope, which is, it's cute. Usually, like, it's supposed to be given, like, money's supposed to be given to like to kids and stuff from parents or relatives, but Panda Express gave like little like coupons and mini fortunes, and my mini fortune was about prosperity. This year is about opportunities and prosperity, and orange chicken apparently. So I missed that, but this one looks good. I got the auspicious, which made me think of like Half-Life 2. I thought it was like the chapter of one of the sections, but when I looked up the chapters for Half-Life 2, auspicious was not on there. This one looks just okay. Looks yeah. It looks just okay. Oh, porcelain looks really good. Yeah, so I'll want to get this. What's this one? Oh, very pretty. Nasa, I don't know, the sporty girl types with short hair, not really my thing. And then emotes. Oh, that's a nice emote. Widowmaker. Oh, these are nice emotes.
Good kitty.
Okay. This feels like something that Zenyatta already has for an intro. Wow, they really don't have that many skins. I haven't played Overwatch in a little bit, and I knew this is during a time when they stopped because they were working on Overwatch 2 production, but I think even with the announcement of like them stopping with making new heroes, they were still making a lot of skins for the characters. What I don't have Ed. Do I have any skins? Just classic. I'll tell. Oh, let me. I'm still in a talky kind of mood. Alright. 5 minutes before I have to actually get off my butt and do some work. I'll show off the skins that I have on my PS4 account. Shrike I liked, but it felt a little too Destiny 2-ish, which there's nothing wrong with Destiny 2. It just felt like I wanted it to feel like Overwatch. Goal was fun. I used to have this skin for a while, but Tall is like my main one. It's just like I have this plus what's the is that the highlight intro? Yeah. The shh with the Tall, very scary. Ash. What do I have for Ash? I have it's either Little Red or Socialite. It's like one of these two that I picked. Baptiste. Oh, I don't know. I didn't really care about. I don't think he had any like good skins when I had him. I have him as Vampire. I had Desert Ops for a while. It made me think of StarCraft. Overgrown is like the one I use for Bastion. Dragonfire's new. I haven't seen that. I've seen Coffin. Coffin's new to me too. I haven't played for I think half a year or something like that. Well, I'm more closer to a year by this point. For Cassidy, yeah, I have Mystery Man. Brigitte, I have the Swiss or whatever. Oh, that's new. Is it this one? No. This, no. This one. This is the one that I, is this Sweden? This is the Skin I have for that. Diva I have the summer, yeah, obviously. Oh, that's new. Oh, I wish I had this one. The Wave Racer. Why? It has nothing to do with the feet. I'll just put it that way. Doomfist, I have like the leopard one. Oh, Gladiator's new. I used to have formal for a while, but I felt like everyone had formal. Echo. I had the hot rod for a while. What's... Oh, and Surf's Up was fun. Vampire Bat? Oh, this one's good. Genji. I had, what the... Oh, yeah. Nihon. I had Nihon for... I bounced between Nihon and the other one, which is... Oh, this is cool. With the Sentai. Hanto, I have the old man version of him. Where is he? It's like he's in the winter stuff too. Yeah, the Okami. That's one I had. Junkrat. What did I have for Junkrat? Oh, I think I had Fool. That's what I have for Junkrat. Lucio. There isn't really good stuff for Lucio, I don't think. I was picking between Equalizer and Jazzy for him. And I think most people do the hippity hopper ribbit. But the music changes with the Equalizer and Jazzy, that's why I picked those two. May. What did I do for May? I think I did the one where, yeah, she's in the waitress outfit. Pajama May is good too. Oh, whoa, this is new. Well, very strange for me to see. Okay. Mercy. I have Winged Victory for Mercy. Moira. Moira doesn't have good stuff either. Venus. This is Venus to them? Oh, the Fly Trap. Ugh. There's a reason why there's no good fan art of Moira. Yeah, I think I had one of the basic ones for... I think I had Whiskey for a long while. And I wanted... Which one did I want? I think I wanted Banshee. There was never a right time. Like, I never was available during the Halloween events to, like, actually get it. Orisa... What do I have for Orisa? That's new. The Bull Demon's new. Can't see this. And this is new. Huh. I did the Demon, but I didn't like... Oh, Referee's new too. Wow. But I eventually picked one of these. I can't remember. I think I did this Beetle, the Blue Beetle one. Yeah, I think I like this one better than the Mega Solo. I think both are good. Farah, yeah. There's the Aviator. This is the one I have for Farah. I think that's so perfect. It's like Top Gun. Top Gun Farah. I love Masquerade. I think Masquerade's great. Yeah, I alternated between like Hellfire and Shiver. I think Shiver was like the big one that I used. I like the Reinhardt when he shows his face. Which one's that one? Oh, this is new. Oh, this is really cool looking. Very scary. Yeah, Stoneheart I think is the one I have. Yeah, Stoneheart is the one I have. Roadhog. Oh, yeah, I do the shark one with him. Do I do the Mako or shark? I do the shark bait with him. I just like the design. Let's see. I think I do the piano one. That's new. Huh. I do the. There should be a piano thing with him, or is that just an intro? Asylum is one that I use. Oh, maybe that's just a. I thought there was a piano version of him. Am I crazy? But Asylum's the one that I use. I do a. What do I do? I love the not the jet one. I might. Yeah, the russet one. Even though he has all these like other skins that are technically better. Like I like the design of the russet. It's just like the red with the hands only and the back. And the rest is like brown. It makes him feel like it really feels in character to what I first thought about with Soldier, which is like he doesn't really care about looking all that fancy. Like he's just like he's menacing in a way that like you can just like feel from his aura. Like some of these like they kind of technically look cooler, but like it doesn't feel in line with his character. Definitely the russet feels like more in line with his character. I'm going to buy this. Sombra. Sombra has some good stuff. This is new. I haven't seen that before. Talon, the face changer, this is the one I use. I love it because, yeah, because of that. And it changes so many different types. Yeah, like, here's the other one. Is there anything? I used cyberspace for a while. I thought she was really pretty with cyberspace. Symmetra. I don't think Symmetra has anything I really liked. Oh, this is new. I did. What did I do? I think I did the Chipao one. Yeah, it's either this one or. No, I think I did this one. Torbjorn. Oh, I love Torbjorn. What'd I do for him? I think it was either Chief. I think I switched over to this, honestly, like the Santa version of him. But I used to do the Chief. Tracer's like, it's hit or miss with me with all their outfits. Yeah, I think it was Rose or Sporty is like, I alternate between those two. I think they're both great. Widowmaker, for some reason, every time I had the money here, I would just buy whatever skin she had. So she was like my anchor point to like buying all those skins. So I knew what to spend the money on. This is new. With her. Oh yeah, that's right. So she had. Unfortunately, you can't see this now, but. She had both the Kerrigan skin in addition to Nova from StarCraft, and then I chose the Kerrigan or Nova skins. I was a little obsessed when they were announcing that there was going to be a StarCraft shooter. It was like a third-person shooter. This was after the success of Halo, and then Blizzard wanted to capitalize on it. And I was so obsessed with the trailer, the initial trailer for it. Because it was so badass. It was like, you had all these Marines in a plane, talking about landing and taking care of the Zerg. And then they were talking about like ghosts, the mythos of like ghost units in the Terran military. And it's just like, here are these like sniper units with psychic powers and stuff, and Nova looks like a badass. I was obsessed with the trailer. I thought it was great. I wanted to find out more about the lore of Nova, and then when I actually read it, it wasn't all that. It didn't live up to my expectations. But that initial trailer, man, I was obsessed for the trailer for StarCraft Ghost for a long while. Winston. What do I have for Winston? I have a Safari. I liked him being like, oh, I'm exploring. But I like the blue rather than the plain tan. I think it just like it makes him pop a little bit better. Wrecking Ball. I have Wooden Ball for him, I think. It's either Wooden Ball or High Roller, one of these two. Porcelain's actually looking pretty good. I'm excited to unlock that. That's new. Let me see this. Snowman, I do not know. Jack-o'-lantern, I know of. Submarine, I know of. Lucio Ball's new, too. Huh. Alright. Zarya. Zarya has some rough skins, too. I think I do the workout one with her. This is new. The 80s one is good, too, I think. I have the Cthulhu one with him. That's new. Yeah, so I have this one as my Zenyatta skin. Yeah. Alright, well, have a good one. For the future stream, so the next stream is probably not going to be Overwatch. I'm going to want to try to do something else. I don't know if I want to do another Tetris stream and make it chill. I still am planning on doing this Anesthesia sim, and I think it'll make more sense once I actually stream it, because it's not like Surgeon Simulator. It is not like a comedy spoof game. It's like legitimate, like a anesthesia simulation program. I'm going to try to do that this week, but not sure exactly when. I haven't looked at my schedule for work yet, but it's going to be busy the next week, this upcoming week. So I'm probably not going to do it Monday, maybe Tuesday, but we'll see. The initial drive to the initial excitement of streaming is kind of worn down. So I'm trying to just pace myself a little bit better. But anyways, fun stream, and I'll see you soon. All right.